What's up, YouTube? I just got done spending 3 days building this thing. It is very overkill, and it's probably pretty stupid and a waste of time, but I had fun building it, and that's all that matters. This is a Thermo King D201, or a Zuzu 201. That light's my headlight, because it's midnight right now here in the States. But yeah, D201 came out of a reefer unit, Thermo King, like I said. Just got her mounted down and whatnot. Nice cheap Harbor Freight 4-up trailer, which is very flimsy, but it works. So get a fuel filter, just changed oil in it 16 quarts later. Freaking ridiculous, but whatever. Good runner. Need some injectors, and I cannot find injectors on the internet, so I'm gonna have to go to my local Bosch injection pump dealer, see if I can get them rebuilt. It's got a VE 4-cylinder pump on it. My little start switch out of plywood that I made. 10 micron filter, Raptor muffler, etc. Radiator out of a Honda. I think I found it on Amazon. Honda 1.6. I think it's Civic or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's a generator, and this 35 horse engine is driving this 10,000 watt generator head that requires only 16 horse. Why? Because it's the only generator head that I have that had laying around is collecting dust. It's a Harbor Freight too, by the way. And I don't have $1,500 right now to throw at a head that would bolt up to I think it's a number 6 bell housing. And I'm not sure what the flywheel is. Not to mention I'd have to get a different flywheel. I think anyway, because it's got these pegs in it for the flex drive for the AC pump that it drove. So yeah, I don't have that kind of money right now. Unless I win the lotto or something next week. But not bad. And I think the engine's like in the late 90s, early 90s, something like that. I don't know, I guess they ran this engine for quite a while. Until stupid EPA came in and had it up the emissions on it or something. And yes, one of the lines is leaking. I would like to get new lines and rebuilt injectors. That would be very good. I think that's a 3-gallon fuel tank. Haven't run it long enough to figure out what kind of run time I'd get. But yeah, at full load, 10,000 watts. This engine doesn't even, I mean, it bogs down a little bit, but it doesn't seem to phase it. Of course, 35 horse probably wouldn't, so yeah. But yeah, just 2.5 inch angle. So it's holding it, supporting it up there. This, I have to say, not too bad for $250 for this trailer, but it is flimsy. I don't know what that engine weighs. I'm guessing it's around 400 or 500 pounds, maybe more. But it's not something that you want to go 400, 500 miles with, because it would probably fall apart, fall in half. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't really want to try it. But yeah. That's what happens when you have a long weekend. And a welder. But it doesn't run half bad. In the future, I'd probably get a generator head that bolts up to the bell housing. But for now, it's a fun little toy, makes noise, diesel, and yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty fuel efficient, but I don't know. One thing, gotta beef up the front end because that jack bows like no other. It puts a nice twist on the trailer. I've driven around town with it. It seems to hold up. I guess my welding's decent enough. Just stick weld it together. Don't even have time to beat the slag off. Just nice weld jobs, I know. I'm a great welder. Just kidding, horrible welder. But yeah, give her a fire up. Starts right up. Got this engine for a bargain, I think. I only paid $400 for it. Pretty good deal. Get the on-off switch. Whoa, this is for glow plugs, which I haven't had to use them yet. So give her a shot. And if you're wondering why the tensioner is not on the belt, it is because my weld broke and I had to re-weld it. I just got done doing that, so I just gotta push that back down. So yeah, and I might have to upgrade to a bigger radiator because that is a very, very thin radiator. I mean, I know the tank ends look big, but there's quite a bit of gap there, but it seems to keep it cool. I don't know. See what happens. See if the radiator fan burns up or not. But yeah, this is something to do when you have a little bit of money and time. Love the engine, runs great. If I had an S10 or something, I would find a different oil pan, probably put it in that, be a little bit more practical, and turbocharge it. But with this, just fine. But yeah, this is my home built generator overkill, I guess, if you want to call it that. Any questions, comment, or if somebody's got a nice cheap generator head that they'd sell the bolt on that thing, hit me up, because I might be interested in it. Because that, like I said, that 10,000 watt doesn't even, I mean, it works a little bit. 35 horse takes 16, so it's basically half load. But it'd be nice to use the whole. I think you get 21 kilowatts out of it. So that'd be nice. Build an enclosure, then you'd have a nice portable generator. So, all right, thanks. Later.